The matrimony of starlight with the dullness of darkness is the stillness of motion as a matter of fact. But facts have no matter, fiction is also. Temptation is subject to our blameless will. As the world choppily changes from one extremist to the other, and people with bare faces place the sincerity palm upon their chest, I would never do anything like that. Yeah, what I'm saying is, fuck the tongue that never trips and fuck the tongue that never tells. And you can fuck freedom of speech and all if you use it like a stick just to poke people with. Freedom is a basic human right, but if you abuse that freedom to make a mockery out of other people's misfortune, it's a basic human wrong. And the decanter was empty and hadn't decanted, and the flowers of silence had petals of brightness. And God himself runs the environment, and his young fella's the CEO. And there were accusations of nepotism, but they were quashed, yes, quashed and slung in their ear. Just like a blinking light, just like a bulging wastewater pipe, just like a woman, just like a man, endlessly dripping and drying and pining for the stars with swirls all around. And that is an incorrect representation of land masses and should be corrected and made standardized immediately. And I was just in the middle of a mistake when an accident happened and made it all sort of. And Russians run rickshaws on the streets of old Soho, so we hopped on all dazed and amused, decanted and talked like friends at a dead on all these avenues of noise where the silence is bleeding and the brickwork is braying, from the stories we swell, the lies we all seek and the truth we repel. I give over, would you? I said, you, with all your sexual botherations, like stings in a web. Lifted like SARS, half-pint tumbler jars, clicking and clacking in busy bazaars. We rejoiced and recoiled like old lovers renewed, with yet Sahara like a shadow in the heart of man, and the ship's keel under the captain's arm, and an absolutely unending river of snot running from one nose to the other. And this city, you know, this city's like a beating heart filled with menstrual blood and sperm, and everything burst to life for those of us lucky enough to live with troubled minds. The good days, yes, they're the ones to savour, like single malt and smoked, or kind words, or empathy for the wronged, and sympathy for the dulled and always right. Let's all build a fire, ordain a messiah, and spit roast the latest prize pig. Okay, I'm going to read one. I always get a bit nervous coming to Spoken Word London for some reason. I've done it so many times. But yeah. This is called The Roses Sweetly Grew. When you are old and time is lying by your side, a trickle left to spend, and everyone we knew has come and gone. Children long since grown, children of their own. Will you think of us at all? The ripened flourish of our 20s, companionship and calm. That stuff will lead you down a narrow way. Safety in a storm. Silver strands of youth, old vineyard photographs, those sweet wine-drunk memories. How grateful I recall we were just to have each other. Vermilion walls in a room above a star, and flesh on flattered flesh. You tumbling into me and restless as the morn. For all the things that ever turned out wrong, I wouldn't change a single second of your company. Farewell and adieu to the rose that sweetly grew.
Yeah.
Great.